Shalom. Today, the thought that came to me was, "And greater things shall you do." Yahushua Mashiach came on the earth, and many deny it. Many say he never came. Now, of course, what's his name? Caesar Borgia is not the Hamashiach. He is not the Christ. He is not the Hamashiach. We know that. That's the false image. But there was a man that was on this earth named Yahushua Mashiach that came here. And consider the reason that they say he did not come here, because if you can prove he actually came here, that means, especially the truth that's coming out today, that's even more support that he is a so-called Negro. So if you can deny that, that he ever came, then you can deny the claim that's going on now, but so much evidence is pointing to that fact. But more importantly than that, he said he came here as a man. It says that. He said as a man. But he said even though he came as a man, he thought it not robbery to be equal with the Hamashiach. I believe I got that correct. I would have to look. I think it's Ephesians 2:9, something like that. I have to look at it again to get it correct. But just look at it and just know that what I'm saying is that he said he came as a man. So he did actually come on this earth. And his ministry was basically he healed the sick, he raised the dead, he brought sight back to the blind. You know that those all have different meanings. He brought sight back to the literal blind and brought sight back to the spiritually blind. You know, he raised the spiritually dead. He did all of those things. You know, so but he said greater things shall you do. He came here with a message of a promise to the kingdom. He shows us a glimpse of the kingdom. But greater work shall you do if you believe, you know, and greater work shall you do if you follow the Father. He says, not by power, not by might, but by my Spirit. So greater work shall you do if you follow the Spirit, because the Spirit is not seeking its own. It's not seeking its own fame and glory. It's not seeking to make a name for itself in the earth. Yet the Spirit will make a name for you in the earth. So let me go with some scriptures. Try to get this in. Amos 9:1. And I saw Yahuwah standing up on the altar, and he said, "Smite the lintel of the door, that the posts may shake, and cut them in the head, all of them, and I will slay the last of them with the sword. He that fleeth them shall not flee away. He that escapeth of them shall not be delivered. Though they dig into hell, thence shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, hence will I bring them down. And though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel, I will search and take them out thence. And though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, thence will I command the serpent, and he will bite them. And though they go into captivity before their enemies, thence will I command the sword, and it shall slay them. And I will set mine eyes upon the evil, and not for good. And Yahuwah Elo of hosts is he that touches the land, and it shall smelt, and all that dwelleth therein shall mourn. And it shall rise up wholly like a flood, and shall be drowned, and by the flood of Egypt. And it shall be the building that buildeth his stories in the heaven, and has founded his troop in the earth. He that calleth for waters of the sea, and poured out upon the face of the earth. Yahuwah is his name. Are you not as the children of the Ethiopians unto me, O children of Israel, says Yahuwah? Have not I brought up Israel out of the land of Egypt, and the Philistines from Caphtor, and the Syrians from Ker? Behold, the eyes of Yahuwah Elo are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, says Yahuwah. For lo, I will command, and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations, like as corn sifted in a sieve. You shall not least grain fall upon the earth." Let's see, Amos 9:10. All the sinners of my people shall die by the swords, which say, the evil shall not overtake us, nor prevent us. Amos 9:11. In that day I will raise up the tabernacle of David, that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof. So he's raising it up now. And he's closing up the breaches. He's bringing it together. You know, that separation of ignorance. He's bringing it together. He's raising up the tabernacle of David. And I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as the days of old. He's building it up now. Amos 9 and 12. That they may possess the remnant of Edom. He's going to possess the remnant of Edom. And all the heathen, which are called by my name, says Yahuwah, that doeth this. Amos 9 and 13. Behold, the days come, says Yahuwah, that plowmen should overtake the reaper, and the treader of grapes, him that soweth seed, and the mountains shall drop sweet wine, and all the hills shall melt. Amos 9 and 14. And I will bring again the captivity of my people Israel, and they shall build the waste cities, and inhabit them. They shall plant vineyards, and drink wine thereof. They shall also make gardens, and eat the fruit thereof. And greater things, this is just the continue. This is the word. It said, eat the fruit of them, eat the fruit of them. But then, as the theme says, and greater things shall you do. See, these are the greater things He's gonna cause you to do. See, because the greater things that we're gonna do is not gonna be of us. It's not gonna be of our will, but it's gonna be by His power, His Spirit. Those are gonna be the greater things according to His will that He says that we're gonna do. So that's how we're gonna do those greater things. Amos 9 and 15. And I will plant them upon their land, and they shall no more be pulled up out of their land, which I have given them, says Yahuwah. Yahuwah thy Elo. See, He has a plan to give you back the land. That's His plan. It's not going. His word is sure. His word shall not return void. So greater things than these shall you do. John 14 and 12. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, that works. Let me do it again. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do shall he do also, and greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father. Ephesians 4:23 and 24. And be renewed in the spirit of your mind, and that you put on a new man, which after Elo is created in righteousness and true holiness. See, once we put on His mind to do things His way, that's when it's going to all come together. 1 Corinthians 2 and 16. For who has known the mind of Yahuwah, that he may instruct him? But we have the mind of the Hamashiach. See, because the Hamashiach always did the will of his Father. So if we put on that mind, we'll know how to be instructed. Mark 16 and 17. And these signs shall follow them that believe. In my name shall they cast out devils. Shall they speak with new tongues? But remember, some people say, well, no, you're just going to speak different languages. But he says, it's not by power, nor by might, but by my Spirit. So if it's by His Spirit, these new tongues are going to come by His Spirit. Everything that's in Yahuwah is by His Spirit. It's not by man. Man has nothing to do with it. Matthew 10 and 8. Heal the sick, cleanse the lepers, raise the dead, cast out devils. Freely you have received, freely give. So a lot of, and I'm just talking, a lot of people, and I'm not trying to destroy your way of living or whatever. I'm not saying that like that. But He says, freely you have been given, freely give. So when it comes to the works of Yahuwah, give it for free. We shouldn't be prospering off of it. Now, if somebody want to give you something, you probably, maybe you could take it, but I don't know. I'm just saying. But don't put it out there that, I'm going to come up and make some fiat off of this message. Now, what are you doing it for? Luke 6:22 and 23. Blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company, and shall reproach you and cast out your name as evil for the Son of Man's sake. Rejoice in that day and leap for joy, for behold, your reward is great in heaven. For in the like manner that did their fathers unto the prophets. Mark 16 and 15 to 20. And He said unto them, go into the world and preach the gospel to every creature. He that believeth and is baptized shall be saved, but he that believeth not shall be damned. And these signs shall follow them that believe. In my name shall they cast out devils, shall they speak with new tongues, they shall take up serpents, and if they drink any deadly thing, they shall not be hurt. That means any deadly doctrines. They shall lay hands on the sick, and they shall recover. So then all the Yahuwah had spoken unto them, he was received. So then after Yahusha had spoken unto them, he was received up into heaven, and sat on the right hand of Elo. And they went forth and preached everywhere. And Yahusha worked with them, and confirming the word with signs following them. Amen. Isaiah 57, 13-14. When thou criest, see, this could be camps. Consider this. This is the word. Consider. I'm not coming against you. Just consider this. Camps. Isaiah 57, 13-14. When thou criest, let thy companies deliver thee, but the wind shall carry them away. See, you got to be doing this for the right reason, not to make a name for yourself, not to raise up a camp. But if you have a camp, make sure you're doing it for the right reason. Make sure you be led by the Spirit. And when thou criest, let thy companies deliver thee, but the wind shall carry them all away. Vanity shall take them. See, vanity. You're doing it for vanity's sake. I'm not saying you are, but if you are, consider. Vanity shall take them away. But he that putteth his trust. See, he said, but he that putteth his trust in me shall possess the land. See, he said, greater things than these shall you do. He has a plan for us to possess the land. But we have to put our trust in him. But he that putteth his trust in me shall possess the land, and shall inherit the holy mountain. So you're gonna possess a physical land. You're gonna possess this land that you live in. You're gonna possess the true kingdom. He gonna give it all to you. And shall say, cast ye up, prepare the way, take up the stumbling block out of the way of my people. See, don't become a stumbling block, but take up the stumbling block for the people out of the way. See, the people are stumbling because of all these false doctrines and false ways, but we got to take flesh out of the way and let the Spirit shine forth. That there will be no confusion. That it is be the word. Take the stumbling block out of the way. Anything that's stumbling, even okay, I'll leave that alone. To go back to Matthew 7:22. Many will say in that day, Yahushua, have we not prophesied in thy name? And in thy name have we cast out devils, and in thy name done many wonderful works? See, a lot of people want to do works for the work's sake. You know, just to say we did it. You know, I did it. We did it. We can't. You can't do it without us. He gonna say, and in thy name have we cast out devils, and in thy name done many wonderful works. And he may just say, depart from me, you workers of iniquity, because I never knew you. Because you never came to know me. You came to know my power. You came to know what I could do, but you never came to know me nor to serve me. You came to serve yourselves through putting yourselves out there as being some great one. So that's not against nobody. That was just what I was led to say. And shalom unto you.